Hi, my name is Barbara Rosenthal, and I'm a documentary filmmaker. Currently, I'm working on a project about the history of Jews in Tampa. When most people think about Jews in Florida, they tend to think about South Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Boca. And while South Florida saw a huge influx of Jews, particularly after World War II, the Tampa area on Florida's west coast has a rich and fascinating history of Jewish inhabitants going all the way back to 1846. This is when a woman named Emmeline Quentz Miley and her husband William Goodman Miley settled in the Thonota-Sassa area, which is now a suburb of Tampa. Emmeline was a Jewish woman whose family had emigrated from Europe. The couple met in Charleston, South Carolina. Prior to their marriage, Emmeline stipulated that William free his slaves, and he did. The couple relocated to Florida and had 12 children. In 1886, the citizens of Tampa elected their first Jewish mayor, Herman Glogowski. 100 years later, they would elect their next Jewish mayor, the Honorable Sandra Friedman. The same year Glogowski was first elected, Abe Moss, originally from Germany, opened his first store in downtown Tampa. Abe had tried his hand in several other small southern towns, but he saw potential in Tampa. He mused, "It's a waterfront town. Who knows, it may amount to something someday." The following year, he would be joined by his brother Isaac, and eventually the Moss family would have 39 stores, an empire that lasted until 1991. Many of the Jews that came to Tampa came from Romania, including Max Argentar. Argentar opened a menswear store in 1902 in Ybor City, just east of downtown, in the heart of Tampa's flourishing cigar industry. His son Sammy would later take over the business, and it operated continuously for 96 years. Jews owned many of the businesses in Ybor City, and their names are still on the edifices of several of the buildings in this historic district. Through business and real estate development, public service, philanthropy, social justice advocacy, academia, and even the ownership of Major League Sports franchises, the impact of the Jewish community on the Tampa area has been significant. This documentary will illuminate the rich history of Jewish life in Tampa and give context for future generations of residents who settle in our area. Your contribution will help make this project possible. Thank you. Oh, and that pickle on your Cuban sandwich? You can thank the Jews. You're welcome.